Thank you for listening and welcome to the Life Podcast, a proud member of the Eventide Entertainment Podcast Network. I'm your host, Don Smith. Scotty Mays, T-Bone, and Ed John stick with me through more radio hard times as the engineers continue to break things. We almost take a phone call from William Lee. If you enjoy the show, like and follow the Life 1069 on Facebook and Don Smith Comedy on Twitter, or tune in live on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. on WWSU 106.9 FM, or you can stream the show live at wwsu1069.org.
The brutal presence overwhelms me. The brutal presence overwhelms me.
Is over.
No, apparently. Let me go ahead and return from break since nothing. Hey,
I rescued Toast from a shelter in 2011.
See,
I
now
love Toast because she's a lazy diva.
See, now it's
Toast does whatever she wants,
so
obviously.
I'm going to go ahead and get back off
sleeping
here.
right now.
Hey, we'll see you in a minute. Hey, we're back on the Life Radio Show. Wake up, Ed. We're back. You see him jump? He usually doesn't do that. Sorry, I got to write down the time we came back. His what?
His piece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's sideways.
Eventually, I'll get it together what I'm doing here. We're back on the Live Radio Show. I mean, this has been a comedy show of errors. What's that?
What's going on? A comedy show of errors?
Yes.
Hell's Angles.
the baddest mathematicians around. Welcome back to the Life Radio Show. I'm your host, Don Smith.
Hi, Don.
You tuned in
I
at
like
the right
how he
time.
goes to that really
We're here with Scotty Mays.
Call in now.
It's such a pleasure to be here.
I'll make your credit cards are accepted.
Scotty Mays and T-Bone. Along with Ed John. Hi, Ed.
What up?
Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ed.
Hi,
Hello.
Ed.
What up?
Hello.
I can't keep that up anymore.
No, I mean, I probably could.
Where
we could
were
probably
we?
rock that
Where
for
were
an
we?
hour.
We were coming off another story.
We were coming off. Do we want to just keep going with news? Because I may have some phone calls coming in.
I
Can't
think they
guarantee
forgot.
anything.
Let's do
but
phone calls.
It's
the
possible.
number?
It's possible.
Let's do phone calls.
Well, I have specific people that are supposed to call in.
Who's
It's
calling in?
777-55555.
775.
Oh.
55.
calling in?
There's some more fives in there.
Yeah, there's two sevens and 5 fives.
Unless you go 937.
Well, yeah, then there's a 9, there's a
5,
3, there's
5,
3
5.
sevens, and 5 fives.
5. There's 5
You're
fives.
messing up the Hell's Angels all over.
Ooh.
Yep, the Hell's Angles are going
The Hell
all
Angels
different
are like,
directions.
Who's calling
I mean,
in?
We're done.
Huh?
Who's calling in?
If you were here for the beginning of the show,
You told me 10 after. So I got here 10 after.
when is my okay? I forgot. I did tell you 10 after, just so we could make fun of you for being late. So that was my.
All
bad.
I heard was 10 after.
You realize I texted you these things.
Your text said.
You realize
Well,
this
it's
phone,
an iPhone 4.
let's talk about that phone and the text messages you send to the phone that he has. What kind of phone are you rocking, Don?
I have two actually, because that's how I roll.
I got two.
I got a work phone.
phones. One for the plug. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I got a work phone. I got one for I sell spark plugs.
Yo, lady, you got two phones? I got two
Yeah,
phones.
one is my
You in the
my
trap?
burner phone for spark
You got the
plug
burner.
sales.
Okay. You gotta have a burner. Yo. You gotta have the throwaway.
Exactly.
You gotta have the throwaway.
Well, yeah, I don't want to get everything confiscated and lose all your spark plugs.
Caught up.
That's what, yeah, exactly.
What they call it. Yeah, you gotta have a burner. Throwaway.
I don't have a burner.
Okay.
I have an Android and I have an iPhone 6.
Oh.
Why you got those 6? Look,
Well,
stop. I see what you said. No.
That's where the
Look,
10-minute
there's
loss
nothing
was.
you can do with an iPhone X you can't do with an iPhone 4. I'm standing by my iPhone because I still have an iPhone 4.
Okay, I don't really
Like, I'm not
care.
even afraid to drop this. I can be like, iPhone 4
I'm
don't
not
drop.
either
Don't
because
break.
that's my work phone and I really don't care. It's been
That's my
I'm on
only
call
phone.
this
That's
month,
like-
so it's been going on and on.
It was
and
like,
on.
do I drive a Mercedes or an iPhone 4? And
Right.
you're
Some
like,
people like, yo, I'm like,
man, I
get
like
it.
your Mercedes.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I would love to roll in that. Like,
we can go roll
have it.
sometimes. Have it.
No, I don't want to ride with you. I
Oh.
want it.
It'd be
Oh.
good if you didn't use spark plugs. But
Look.
It's can't have
it's
it
good
all.
to have a
Ed.
throwaway. You gotta have a throwaway.
That's probably what happened. You said, "Look what I can do with my spark plugs," and you threw them, and then it messed
Because
the
I'm
gap
about that
up,
life,
and they
Don.
don't work
Don,
anymore.
Scotty, look, y'all. I'm about that life. We got to all be about that life. I feel like we all about that life, though.
All right, give me your phone. I'll throw it too.
I already threw it. It's over there. It's over there.
Okay. Well, we'll just stick with
It's
the
on the
news
floor.
stories until we get a call. Does that sound like a plan?
Hey, that's
Because there's only
you know
so
what?
many things we can throw of Ed's.
This is true.
iPhone 4, man. iPhone made a good product. The iPhone 4 is a good phone, and I don't think you need a phone every time one comes out.
I
Like,
absolutely agree with you.
Why? Why am I going to pay $900, $1,000 for a phone?
Yeah, that
I
is
wouldn't.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm on board with you.
Thank
with
you,
that.
Scotty.
Yeah.
That's part of that consumer
plug that on
treadmill.
Facebook.
yeah.
On the Facebook
It's plugged,
Live.
man.
Yeah,
Everybody
we
heard
don't-
you.
Yeah, it's right
Everybody
there.
heard your corrupt crimes you committed earlier and everything. So it's all.
I didn't know I was being recorded. That's entrapment on that side. The back end of that. is
I don't know if it's entrapment.
Okay.
It's just really open for interpretation.
All right.
People
Right,
are gonna,
right,
and
right.
so Facebook is the court of
That's how
public
you know white
opinion.
people about to set you up.
You're
They be
already
like open
guilty.
for interpretation. Huh? Anytime a white man be like, "Hey, it's open for interpretation," you going to jail.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah,
You going to jail.
I
It's up
think
to
you're
the letter
right
of the
with
law. Anytime you hear a white dude say "letter of the law," yo, it's not gonna be good. Like
That's true.
it's not gonna be good.
In our union discussions here, we always had somebody that said, "Well, if it was up to me, I'd do it this way,
That's a
but we
setup.
have to go by it's written in the contract."
Yep.
And I burned her one because she started something else too, and I looked at her and I said, "Well, if it was up to me, but we have to go by the contract." And she was mad. She didn't speak to me the rest of the time I worked here. It was
Told you, man, that
like
letter of the
4
law,
months
when
before
they
I
say
left,
that,
and I'd see her, and she would not even speak to
you
me
done.
or acknowledge.
No.
You done.
You tickled her pink.
I did. I think that tickled her brown. Actually.
She's like, I got my one eye on you. And it's winking right now because I'm giggling.
Yep. Tickle the pink and tickle the stick.
Go ahead.
Notice you didn't hit the edit button on
Yeah,
that
hit
one,
that
right?
button.
Yeah,
Hit
the
that
button on
button.
it. I don't know. That's open for interpretation.
Exactly. It's all open for I didn't curse.
That's right.
You right.
And we're just talking about tickling.
Yeah.
You right.
Yeah.
You right.
Primary
and
colors.
brown eyes and pink eye.
You
That's
right.
all we're talking.
You right. Hey, you right.
Which there is an odd correlation between brown eyes and pink eye.
Where you going with this, Don?
I'm not going anywhere with
Pink
this.
eye
Let's
is
hit a
highly
news story.
contagious. Oh,
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get him to go there, yeah.
Exactly. A double-decker bus lost its
double-decker.
roof. Lost
Yeah.
its roof and got stuck under a bridge in Britain after the driver apparently misjudged the height of the structure.
Were there people on this?
Well, it lost the whole roof, so I'm hoping not. Police said the driver of the bus apparently thought the overpass bridge appeared higher than it was when he decided to drive under it at about 6:30 p.m. The bus sheared off the top. The bridge sheared off the top of the bus, and the vehicle wedged under the structure. Police said no injuries were reported. What a shame.
He said, that's just a flesh wound.
Tis but a scratch.
He was like, "Yo, get a ride on the only convertible double-decker bus out here."
Yep, nobody was hurt because the British don't complain about things like that. Oh, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's just an arm. I got one more.
Cheerio. We're just having a piss.
What'd you say?
Yeah, we can't. Well, we can't say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's part of
Haven't,
the?
yeah.
That's part of the English language. If you're taking the piss out of something, right?
Well, yeah, I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm on the side on that
okay. It's open for interpretation.
Here we go. Somebody going to jail.
Anyway.
Anywho,
Yep, I was just leaning out the window having a fag.
That's a nice accent, though. You nailed that one. You nailed that one.
Well, we'll go Scottish next. Although the Loch Ness Monster is probably mythical,
I don't think so.
someone actually figured out a plan for what to do if Nessy turns out to be legit. Back in 2001, Scottish Natural Heritage, a group funded by the Scottish government, created a series of guidelines in the event that Nessy is discovered, according to the BBC. The plan has resurfaced in part because an international team of scientists combed the murky Loch Ness last month for environmental DNA to confirm which species call the lake home. Quit playing with your hair, Scotty.
Acknowledging somebody.
Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon, isn't that a fish? Told Good Morning Britain last month that she believed Nessy was real. Animal lovers will be happy to know that Nessie's welfare is of paramount importance. The plan stipulates that if the creature is captured, a DNA sample should be taken before releasing him back into the lake.
How? What's the sample? That would be a mess of a Loch Ness.
Have you ever milked a Nessy lap? It's great.
Your Scottish accent's on point.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're good, Scottish.
Oh, that's yeah. It doesn't specify where they were getting the DNA, but,
and that's why I hate human beings.
Because every time you find something, you got to get DNA.
The first
from it
time
somehow.
we see this thing for real,
Yeah,
we're going to snatch the DNA.
That's why I hate human beings.
That's why I hate human beings. Oh, it is alive. Let's go violate it. Let's go get it.
That's why aliens are real. It's just like alien abductions, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. They probe us. We probe.
But they bring people back though.
My Scottish Kentuckian cousins all have an alien abduction story. Like I was probed.
Yeah. Well,
Dude, you were in county. Give it a rest.
I think a UFO is the state bird in Kentucky, actually.
Unidentified family. Oh, wait, what?
Wait, what was that?
Phew, you heard of
I like the people that come in late in these conversations. I'm getting a WTF right now.
Like, what if the monster it's all about like
Bruce,
DNA?
I know it's weird, man. It's
What
weird.
if the
You came
only
in at
thing
a
it
weird
wants
time.
is DNA? Like the only thing it trips out about is DNA.
And we're taking it.
Trying to.
Man, you will find
that would
under
there
a
are
resentment, and you will,
He's going with it.
dude. Like trilobites. How you feel about them?
Necessary. Necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
try
how
them.
do they feel about their DNA? Have you met a lot of animals that are friendly with their DNA? That where if you
Women.
started
I've
poking
seen
it,
monkeys that have
Women.
been friendly with their DNA.
I know some women.
that
who
is very
talk
true.
around
That is
like-
very true. That is
And
very
some
true.
nursing homes, people are friendly with their
I've had some
DNA.
encounters with DNA.
Yep.
And some cell blocks in the county jail
Yeah,
are
right.
very friendly with their
Frat
DNA.
parties, you get some DNA.
Well, I mean, it's one thing if they hand you your their DNA unprovoked.
But to say
It's
I'm gonna
another
go
thing.
get
They
It's
just
DNA,
walking by.
It's another thing if you go tackle it, tag it, and start probing. That's,
which is what
that's
they
a
plan
whole
on
different-
doing.
Right,
Which is what they plan on
they're
doing.
going to do with
That's
Nessie.
foreplay,
It's not,
tackle and tag.
it's not like Nessie's going to come out and go,
I hope it does, though. I hope it does.
You're like, gotcha, bitch.
hey, you can't say those things, man.
You can say it like he said it, though. That's the only way. Like, that should be allowable on radio. He had the perfect pitch, too. Like, he was
True, that's true.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Nessie comes out and just drenches all of Scotland. And they're done.
head back.
See you in another 100 years.
And if it lands on you, it burns you.
You get the mark of the beast.
It's gone. It's just done. Oh, maybe we don't want that approach. Yeah, mother.
You want DNA, do you? Buddy.
Standing in the middle of the ocean. So you gotta go get it.
Hey,
Man.
from here.
You gotta go retrieve it now.
Yeah, that's the Loch Ness monster. That's
Oh. Yeah, it's not just coming on
that
land.
hurts.
Like, here you go.
There's your
gotta come
second
get
half.
this.
There's your second half. Loch Ness
the
monster.
Loch Ness.
There you go.
Perfect, Scott.
Oh. That's the story of the day.
There's
man.
That's the story.
pandemonium in here. As Gorilla Monsoon would say. There's pandemonium in the room.
It's using
Gorilla
both hands,
Monsoon.
fam. Both
We were
hands.
just talking about a Nessie monsoon.
Nessie got two right hands. Because we don't know how many hands this thing has. It could have like 12
That's
hands.
true. That's true. Then
That's a
again,
mess.
it could be like a T-Rex and not be able to reach anything with its hands.
Oh, that poor guy.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
which case,
Then he'd be asking
in
for
which,
assistance.
yeah, in which case he'd be like, "Take my DNA, please."
Yeah.
I don't know, because some of the pictures show a really long neck. I'm just saying.
That is true.
Yeah, you
that
only
is
see the
true.
neck.
The
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that dude's
neck.
not even standing up. We haven't even
No
seen his
wonder we
legs.
haven't seen him in a long
Floating in the
time.
ocean. He just
He hasn't
floating.
bothered to come up here.
Oh,
He's like,
Like, nah, I'm just staying here. It's okay.
you
Got
only see the
everything I
neck.
need.
You only see the neck.
Well, yeah, he's got to come up every now
No, it's gross, dude.
he needs to be a spitter, not a swallower.
Loads.
Oh, man,
man.
I'm losing my show today.
Ooh.
I don't even see where we
Say,
can
come
go.
up to spit.
I'll see your T-Rex arms for one long neck.
Oh.
Phew. Good call, T-Bone.
I'm telling you.
That one made my face hurt.
Right.
That's the best news story ever.
That is. That's the story of the day. Nessy Spitz. They don't like her in their world. Stay away from Nessy.
It's a new Nestle product.
Yeah, darn it, Dad, I can't have two titles for the show, but that's a subtitle.
From the makers of Nestle Quick, we bring you Nessie Spitz.
Hashtag Nessy spitting out here.
Low key. Hey,
So now the title is the Loch Mess Monster.
There you go. That was a Scotty tag. That's a Scotty tag.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know if we can recover from that enough to move on. Should we just take an early break?
Yeah, we need a low point. We need to bring it down.
Okay, let's try to bring it down. You've heard of singing for your supper, but now some people are singing for their cab rides. They better, because the taxi stops the moment they stop vocalizing. The Sing-Along Shuffle, as it's called, will be unveiled this weekend during Ruis Rock.
what?
Yeah, Ruis Rock Music Festival in Turku, Finland.
Turku, Finland.
Turku. Somewhere in Finland, they're
Yeah.
having a festival, and you have to sing for your
There's
cab
no
ride.
eggs.
Those Finnish.
As part of a promotion by Fortum, a clean energy company based in Northern Europe. See, this is a very low point, Ed.
Low
We
point.
went
You
the
need-
other direction.
You need low points.
Yeah, this sounds like
So you bring it
Attendees
back.
will be able to traipse around the festival grounds in electrically powered BMW i3s for free.
Oh, those are dope.
Yeah, the catch is you have to sing for the driver and keep singing or the ride is over. The point of the promotion is to show that electric cars are so quiet you don't have to worry about the engine being louder than your singing. Although I'm sure those drivers are going to wish it was.
I can't.
What song would you sing? So if you get in a car and you're in a cab,
Comedy Rundown.
Comedy Rundown.
You know it, Ed.
Take me to the corner of Main and Field because I gotta get my coffee, but they got a chocolate Comedy Rundown. Ooh,
Chocolate seasonal.
and I forgot my cash.
Oh,
so
seasonal chocolate.
Comedy Rundown.
Seasonal chocolate.
What did you just brandy? Oh! You brought me out of my rundown.
Seasonal chocolate.
You ain't no help for the What's Going Down episode. That's my mama. Back down, everybody. Reverend Brown. I've known her since I was a little boy. Clap your hands. And since you're in a clapping mood. Did you really? That's a song I would sing.
You
I
would
believe
sing
the
that's-
children
yeah.
are our future.
Teaching where they
Teaching well then.
Let
Let me do it.
show them all the beauty they possess inside. All right.
That was the worst.
Exactly. I should have done it in a Scottish accent.
Yes.
All right, moving on. We're going to play a little Mr. Stone King. Because I haven't played Mr. Stone King. in a
Let's do
while.
it.
So we'll be back. This is You Can Run. But the radio waves will still get you. We'll be back here shortly.
hold on, wait a minute, wait 1 second. I think I'm onto something here. This is pure snow. It's everywhere. Have you any idea what the street value of this mountain is? Charles, wait a minute, hold it.
Cracking up.
Ah! Oh! Outrageous! I think I froze the left half of my brain. Look! I can't move my right arm!
All right, we're back on the live radio show. We had
Can't move
to
my
calm
left arm
down.
either.
Yeah, we had to calm down a little bit.
It is out of control.
It is, and Nessy's done it all.
Nessie.
That's
How'd they get the name? Like, how do you get Nessy?
From
Loch-
I don't know.
Loch
How'd you get
Ness.
Ed? How'd you get 2 first names?
yeah, Ed John.
There's a story behind that.
I know there is.
Oh yeah, okay.
And look, the resentment in his face. He's always angry. He's ready to be mad about something.
He was named after both his fathers. Is that's what it was?
Is that how that show My Two Dads started?
that isn't right.
Damn.
I apologize for that.
This I don't know that goes straight to it. That's twice today, Don. In the last hour.
Ooh, that hurt. So, hey, you know
it's
what, though?
Huh?
I'm not your daddy, but I love you.
Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
So there's a lot of love in this room here. Mostly from Scotty, but there's a lot of love.
Yeah, right. Because right.
Scotty gets the love.
I love you, Ed.
We all love you, Ed.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Can we move on now? Are you better?
I just don't want to get shot.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do it.
But you scratch my name off that list. Thank you.
Circle highlight. Scotty.
Oh, circled and
I got
highlighted.
I got highlight.
Phew. Yeah, you better hope he
It's about
remembers
to be
what the
high lit,
highlighting
fam.
means.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't even know what this message is. They're just screwing around at this point.
Who is it?
I don't know. Somebody sent a message that just says LOL 2EO.
Oh, that's
All right.
Dochi 8 shots into his bourbon. Does anybody speak Jack Daniels in here?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I know, right? Yep.
Not while I'm working. Fortunately, I'm not working
Who'd you just wave
because
to?
none of this is
Harry.
Oh, okay.
Left.
He just disappeared.
Harry.
Harry gone.
He gone.
He gone.
That's Patrick, our engineer.
Oh, Patrick.
Oh.
Yes. Patrick's good people.
You know when they do that and just fly away? I forget what they call it on Harry Potter. That's what he just did.
Yeah. Well, he's off to play some, what was it, Quidditch?
Yeah, Quidditch. In the broom.
God.
I'm the Seeker. He's the Seeker.
All right.
Yep.
So
Let's just sit here and be quiet for a few
I want to
minutes.
meditate.
Meditate.
Yeah,
That's what I was
yeah.
thinking. Let's hit some meditation.
Yeah, sing us a song.
All right,
Yeah.
drop it.
Stop. Drop. I'm going to shut him down. Okay, never mind.
Perfect.
Wait, did you just do DMX?
Yes.
Come on, man.
Oh, okay.
Everybody know DM. I know, right? Except Don. Yo, you straight.
Yes, I am. I don't like
He's like,
to
I don't know
advertise that,
DMX.
but,
Who
yeah.
is DMX?
I've heard of. I don't know. Should we move on?
What else you got there? What are you
Yeah,
holding in
what
your
you
hand on?
Yeah.
Oh, this hand paper.
Yes.
We've got more news stories. Yes, news stories. The British Parliament is known for its shouts and interruptions, and now even Siri is getting in on the act. On Tuesday, Apple's digital assistant interrupted a speech in the House of Commons by Defense Secretary Gavin Williamson. He was speaking about Islamic State terrorists in Syria when Siri, triggered by the country's name, chimed in. Siri said, "I found something on the web for Syria." As
Vladimir
Williamson
Putin's
began
picture.
looking around in surprise. Yeah. Yeah, that's not. They basically said it's very rare you're heckled by your own mobile phone.
Mobile phone.
So yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
And nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cared when they were in there in Parliament, so they don't care now on the radio.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, Jess, quarter. I always want to say corduroy.
Yeah, corduroy.
He says cheers. Hold on, Jess. I want to show you something, buddy.
Somebody won the chili cook-off.
Oh, don't do it.
Yep, somebody won the chili cook-off.
There you go,
Yeah.
Jess. Have a snoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, have a little
if you're
toot
into
of
that,
Would you like a toot
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
Stephen Michael Andrews.
See, you can tell how they really felt about him because
Yeah, they put him in a salt shaker.
Yeah, a salt shaker in a third
One of those
place
glitter
chili trophy.
shakers.
Yeah, you
It's
just
a glitter
toss it over your
Yeah,
shirt.
yeah, for good luck, or down the front of your shirt, whatever you want.
And that's a third place trophy, by the way.
Yeah,
What if that's not really ashes? What if that's like some college student was like, I'm going to say it is?
Well, it's not
Could
cocaine
be,
because I
could
smelled
be.
it.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
yeah. And Jess tried some of it by accident. So
Wow.
Yeah,
DNA.
Jess
He's got
really
DNA
did.
in him.
yeah, yeah.
That's DNA right there.
He took-
we
he
actually
took the
watched him
guy's
do it
DNA.
and then told him.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, y'all
Oh,
trash.
he did it quick before
Yeah,
I really knew
trash.
it. He was like, well, somebody won the chili. And it was, and I said, well, let me tell you what that is now. A bear decided to start its 4th of July celebration a few days early by pre-partying in a stranger's backyard. On Friday, Mark Huff was fixing to beat the summer heat with a margarita in
think
his
your
Loch
phone's
outlet.
ringing.
Huh?
I don't know, something flashed over here.
Do we have a flasher? We've
Oh,
got
you
a flasher.
do.
All right, we'll have to get to that news story later because we've got a flasher right now. This is the life. You're on the air. Okay, hold on. What's going on here? We're having we're having phone issues, William. Surprise, surprise! On my show, we're having phone issues. So let's see what we got. Absolutely nothing. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate you calling in.
Oh, you look so stupid right now.
Well, it's not the first time, Ed. So yeah, let's.
Is that a landline?
It is actually. This is the radio show technology. Ed, as usual, cannot control himself, William. So
You just bring the Barney Rubble out in that guy, man.
A landline, baby. Yo, that cord is hella long.
as
Oh, we
usual.
just see something going on.
He over there pushing buttons. Oh,
The worst interview
operator,
ever.
please.
Settle down, Ed. Last nerve on it. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, we got something going on with the phone system in here, as is the usual thing in here. So we'll let me poke a few buttons and see.
Ooh.
Yep, nothing.
No, you just poked.
Nothing. Yeah,
It was
wrong
me.
Button.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you jump.
It tickled me pink.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what they have going on here, so let's see what we got now. Nothing, except for me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm now twice as loud as I was before.
You sound like the movie phone guy now.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm on the phone with William Lee for that, and he will tell me something, and I will tell you because this is the technology we have here at WWSU 106.9 FM. Used to be a radio station. They're making a lot of changes in here, so I'm not sure what all they have done. So, yeah, I apologize, but thanks for calling. I will go ahead and say while we're on the air, get your tickets to the Black Mamba movie premiere at Wiley's this Saturday at 2 p.m.
Tell him what he won.
Yeah.
You kind of want to dance when you say that.
Black Mamba number 5.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna have to let you go. Apologize again. Thanks for calling in, and hey, we'll see you Saturday. Hopefully, the technology at the club will work better than at the radio station.
Well,
We'll catch you later. Bye. All right, that was William Lee. Every time I have somebody scheduled to call in, there's something wrong with the phones. See, this time we couldn't get anything except my own voice going across it. So, hey,
What did the bear do
You told me
for
to
the
calm
4th
down
of July?
okay, well,
I was on
you're calm now.
last
That's
nerve,
good.
so I'm
That's
just over
good.
here being calm.
We're okay. Well, I was trying to figure out what was going on, and,
well, we're about to find out what this bear did in
we're
his
about to
neighbor's
find out what this
backyard.
bear did in his neighbor's yard. On Friday, Mark Huff was fixing to beat the summer heat with a margarita in his lush Altadena property when he heard a noise. At first, he dismissed it as likely his neighbor moving around next door, but when it intensified, he got up to investigate and saw a bear climbing over his fence. Huff took a video of the uninvited guest, who was clearly on the prowl for more than the usual honey porridge or some much-needed pants. In the edited video, you can see the bear bopping around on Huff's unheated jacuzzi while dogs bark in the background. After the party animal took a dip, Huff said it knocked over a margarita he'd left behind when he scuttled indoors, and the bear lapped it all up. So the bear's getting drunk on margaritas and hanging out in the pool. Really brings the show to a stop. When you when you have the usual technical issues that you would think that would keep this show going, because that's what we've, especially this particular show.
Yeah, how do we recover?
It seems like every time we've gone to break or we've come back from something, there has been a technical issue. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, fantastic.
This didn't happen when the King of Wakanda was calling in.
It did not.
He got through.
He got through it. Well, he's the king. That's
the Wakandan technology.
Yeah, that's what it is. The Wakandan technology was able to match up with our archaic.
He ain't much of a king now.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
He's a little ashy.
Huh?
No, you haven't seen Infinity Wars.
He's spoiling the movie.
I haven't seen
for
any.
people who haven't seen it.
If you haven't seen it by now, then you know what? That's
you don't
your
want
fault.
to see it. Yep. You don't wanna see it.
Yeah, I'm not.
You don't know because you don't want to
Spoil
know.
whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, he also does not like Christian Bale.
He just
so.
That's the only character he
That's
likes
true,
is Batman.
What's that?
The only superhero you like is Batman, right?
No,
Yeah,
he doesn't like
absolutely.
anybody.
But
No,
Christian
I
Bale.
don't really care for. I'm not a big superhero movie kind of person.
I feel you.
I mean, I guess when I was growing up in the 80s, I liked Superman movies with Christopher Reeve, but, then he fell off his horse and that all went to crap.
Yeah.
Fell off his high horse.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of steel there, was there?
Yeah. Yep, the man of steel, but apparently not the man of saddles.
Yeah, it was a little
that is
questionable.
Yeah.
Sorry. God, I'm so sorry for
man said
that.
he
I am so
That
sorry.
was a bad one right there.
That was
I gotta
it was
have a
good,
drink
actually.
This
nothing
is,
on the bear. Nothing on the bear.
Nothing on the bear. I was kind of hoping it was like a Charmin kind of reenactment or whatever.
Well, it should have been. Yeah,
Or something.
A little DNA sample.
On DNA.
Yeah, on the Charmin. Well, the
On
Charmin
the
is good
Charmin.
for DNA.
But the bear
samples.
showed up, had a margarita, and hopped in the pool, right? The bear did the only partying.
right
cookout.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
Well, that guy
ironic.
ran inside because he was afraid to party with a bear.
Right. Yeah, stand up for your property.
Yeah, I thought.
Are we confirmed it was a real bear? What if it was like a neighbor in a costume?
That would have been hilarious.
Was
Yeah,
like, yep,
that's-
I'm crashing this party.
I've been
I
thinking
don't-
about
I
doing
don't
that
have
to
a
my
hot
neighbors.
tub.
Yeah.
He's been
Gonna
getting
go
on my
drink
nerve
their
for years
margarita
now.
and sit in their hot tub, and
Yep.
you can believe.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was California. It didn't say it was an actual
Oh, it's
bear.
California.
It could have been. It could have
Well,
been
they have a bear on
furry.
their flag,
Yeah,
so that
that's
sounds
state
legit.
animal. Yeah, state mammal. Bear.
What's that?
Golden bears, right?
Indeed.
Golden
That's
bears.
that's the Sugar Crisp cereal from the.
No, that's like on the
Yeah.
right
Yes.
for the mascot for the school. Cow.
Cow.
Golden bears, right?
Golden bears.
Oh, I thought you said a cow.
Golden bears.
CL,
Golden
cow.
bears.
Cow bear.
Cow bear.
It's
Wow.
too late for both Japan and its psychic octopus at the World Cup. The national team squandered a 2-0 lead in a 3-2 loss to Belgium on Monday, eliminating the Japanese from the World Cup, I'm assuming. Unless it was a really bad game.
The whole island.
And you're done.
They're like,
meanwhile,
we've been here before.
Meanwhile, the octopus credited with predicting the outcome of Japan's previous 3 matches had already met its demise, sold as seafood. Fisherman Kimio Abe, I guess, caught the octopus last month and assigned it match forecasting duties, according to a translated article in the on a website that I can't pronounce. He placed the octopus in a plastic tub containing flagged boxes that represented Japan for victory, its opponent for defeat, and a draw. Wherever Rabio, which was the name of the octopus that is now eaten, wherever he swam first was considered the creature's prediction. Because why not? That was probably more exciting than the actual soccer games to watch an octopus swim in a tank and pick out who was going to win. because it's soccer. So, you know.
It's football.
Football.
It's not football here.
It's soccer.
It's soccer here. It's football everywhere else, but we're special here. So
The Japanese got beat. They had a 2-0 lead.
yeah, they had a 2-0 lead and they lost 3-2.
Japan never does go with like 2 of anything.
Well, somebody ate their lucky octopus. That was the problem. They sold and ate the lucky octopus, and then they didn't have a mascot.
They're just not very good with their pitch. So that's a soccer reference. Pitch is the field. And that was me making another pun. Maybe somebody heard that and said, "Ha, well played.
Yeah.
Thank you." Not thank you to anybody in here.
Right.
Because everybody is like,
As you get 3 blank stares.
yeah, but still,
Just
it's still
keep,
happening.
just keep
Still
explaining
happening.
it. It'll get
Still
funnier,
happening.
Scotty. It really will, I
Yeah.
promise.
Yeah.
Yep. Are you done?
Yeah, I think so. I think your brother's on me.
I'm sorry, Scotty. Couldn't help myself.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You can tickle me pink later.
Yeah, don't think I won't.
Yeah.
Let's see. A California couple found their lost wedding ring in the rubble of a wildfire-destroyed home and promptly became re-engaged. The Santa Barbara County Fire Department said that in a Twitter post that Ishu and Laura Rao were accompanied by firefighters when they returned to their home, which had been destroyed by the holiday fire, to search for a lost wedding ring. The department said the couple found the ring, and Ishu promptly dropped to a knee and asked her to marry him again. The couple had lived in the home for 3 years before it was destroyed in the flames on Friday.
Whose ring was it? His or hers?
It was her ring, and my guess is
What you got to say about that?
that.
man?
Well, there are a lot of things.
To begin with.
That's one. Why had they lived together, engaged for 3 years, and they hadn't set a date?
Oh, that happens. That happens.
And I'm sorry, if a fire destroys your home and her wedding ring is the only thing left inside, that's an out right there. You're good. You're good to say, and we're done here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll take my sign.
Because
Yeah,
that's a
somebody-
total hush ring. That was
Yes.
a hush ring. It's like,
Yeah.
leave me alone. Here's a ring. We'll
Yeah.
talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in
3
3
years later, the house
after the
burns.
fire. Yeah, it's like, what ring?
Yeah.
Set that house on fire.
Yeah.
Low
Set a date.
key.
Yep. Could have been.
Congratulations
low-key,
to them both. May you all live happily ever after.
Yes.
Mm.
And,
Probably
yeah.
not if that's how it started.
Yeah, not if it starts with a house fire.
It's not.
Yeah.
After his bout with rat poison,
He finally recovered.
he finally
from that house
recovered.
burn.
Like he
And
wasn't supposed
Man.
to make it out.
Yep, I thought he was staying home. I mean, I thought he was out for the night.
I closed my eyes and
Yeah,
saw a wedding ring.
I suspect a little foul play.
Yeah.
Because he passed out drunk on the couch. She threw the wedding ring at him and lit the house on fire and left.
I had an engagement ring thrown at me, so I know how it feels.
Why wouldn't you?
Don't
I mean,
feel good, bro.
why are you wearing my
Yeah, I
name
just
tag?
noticed that.
I've been wearing your name
It's like,
tag
that's
for
You
like
look
like
nothing
him.
like me.
minutes now. I've been wearing this for like 30 minutes.
Well, don't walk out with that because I kind of need it.
I've been wearing this for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Put it back where it goes. I tell you.
So
It
you're
doesn't
still with
matter,
them
you're
as
all right.
well? So you're with them
What's that?
and
No,
this?
I'm
Okay.
not with. That's a different one.
Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha.
That's a different one right there.
I'll put it right back on.
Nebraska 16-year-old who owns 1,841 pieces of Muppets memorabilia set a Guinness World Record with his collection. The record-keeping organization said Rhett Safranek, and now we know why he collects Muppets, 16 of Myrna, Nebraska, holds the record for largest collection of the Muppets memorabilia. And he said he began when he was only 2 months old, and his parents bought him a set of 2 The Best of Muppet Show VHS tapes. Safranek, who was born in the year the Muppet Show celebrated the 25th anniversary of its premiere episode, said his parents told him they bought more tapes after seeing how much he liked to watch the episodes over and over. The teenager said his collection includes the VHS tapes, stuffed animals, games, McDonald's Happy Meal toys, and objects autographed by Muppeteer performers.
He should kill himself right now.
Yeah, for one, the largest Muppets collection.
Kill yourself.
It's owned by a
Yeah.
16-year-old.
And Rhett Safranek.
Kill yourself.
Yeah, he's got a life of living in his mom's basement ahead of him.
Don, did you watch the Muppets growing up as a kid?
I did. I did
too.
not collect
Me too.
1,841
No, I never
pieces
had
of-
any.
I never had any Muppets memorabilia
No.
that I recall.
I really enjoyed the Muppets as a kid.
I hope
though.
he's
That was-
dead right now. I hope that guy died.
Now that's pretty cool, dude.
No, it's not.
Why, you want
He's
his
lived a life
collection?
full of Muppets. He's had all the happiness he's
Yeah.
entitled to.
He's,
dead.
he's got
Had
all the
16
happiness.
years
he-
old.
he
He owns
lived
the
a great
largest
life.
He's had
happiness
16
collection.
years
He should-
of
he should be
Muppets
dead.
happiness.
He should
He doesn't even deserve anymore.
dead. Like that guy should be dying right now.
You're all heart, Ed. You are all heart today. I'm ashamed to have you wear my name tag.
He needs dead.
Yep. You know, I was going to ask why you had an engagement ring thrown at you. What was her collection, Ed?
Broken
boyfriends.
Hearts.
Oh, okay. Well, there you
Boyfriends?
go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's-
But I just know how it feels to like have a
Chocolate
ring.
is out of season.
Chocolate.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Chocolate
Thank
is
you.
out of season.
Thank you. I miss the Loch Ness Monster. I really do.
Lunch mess. Lunch mess
Lun-
has
yeah,
a
the
yeah.
lunch
That's
mess.
that's funny.
the
That's-
lunch mess.
Animal rescuers in Britain said that they've noted an uptick in calls to rescue, quote, drunk seagulls that apparently have gotten into brewery waste. You can't say brewery waste and not sound drunk. That's probably all the seagulls are just copying people saying brewery waste, and it's like, yep, they're drunk.
Yep.
Anyway, our RSPCA officers Joe Daniel, Clara Scully, and Paul Adams said they have responded to more than a dozen calls in recent weeks about gulls exhibiting the same intoxication symptoms. The animal rescue charity said the birds are believed to have gotten into waste from a brewery or alcohol producer. Daniel said, we have had a number of these come through over the last couple of weeks. We think they're gaining access to some brewing waste products somewhere. That's like the third time that's said that in this article. They need to.
I think they enjoy saying
Yeah,
it.
I think they do. At first, the birds look like they have botulism, but then after vomiting, now they most seem to recover. She said, the birds absolutely stink of alcohol when we collect them, and now our van smells like pubs. I'm glad there wasn't a typo.
At least there wasn't an E at the end.
Yeah.
It's like, no wonder they were choking.
Yeah. They were tickled pink.
I mean, if skunks can get drunk, birds should too. Just
Who?
saying, skunks can get drunk. Then
Skunks get, well, drunk as a skunk. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I got a new one. Yep. I don't know what you call it, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know what you would call it.
Drunk as a skunk, so you got to get. I don't know.
Yeah, that's one of those 7 words I can't say.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But we better move on because we don't want to get scolded again.
Crap faced
scolded.
as a seagull, but you know,
Yeah.
put your own spin on that.
Yeah.
Was it is a seagull?
Well, it's in Great Britain, so it'd be
What
smashed.
kind of what? Yes, smashed.
Smashed as a goal.
Smashed is a good.
Smashes the goal. Okay.
So this really took a turn. Like we
Yep.
started off strong, and
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
like
no,
the way
this-
that this
yeah.
is going to.
We got a good.
We
punch
got to
coming up.
find a good.
There's a good punch coming
closer.
up.
We got to find a good closer. There's another Indian snake story.
Nope. We did Indian snake. We did
And
Indian
that's
snake.
really all I've gotten. It has been that kind of show. We have actually gone through every piece of news, Ed.
Which
That's
we've never
awesome.
done that when I've been here. So big up.
Yes, we have, because you're here.
Hey, Ransom Carr's
Well,
watching now.
Oh, Starbucks
Yeah,
is
you
terrible.
just missed
Starbucks.
the whole Starbucks conversation about you, Ransom.
Yep, Starbucks is terrible. And as long as Michael Wells
Terrible.
watching.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 'cause I would've had some profanity
gonna
shot
say
out there.
Christian Bale's terrible too.
Christian Bale is awesome.
Thank you, Scotty. Another thing we agree on. Thank you, Scotty.
Christian Bale's the Starbucks of acting.
Sir, how dare you? Them's fighting words. I'm going to call my Kentucky Scottish cousins.
Yep. Don't make me get Nessy to
Don't-
share some DNA.
we'll get Loch Nessy up in here.
Yep, it's about to get Loch Nessy.
Yeah.
I'm going to read the last story, Ed.
Let's
I'm
do it.
I'm going to
We
do
might
it
as well do it, man.
if I can find it. A motorcyclist in India was delayed in going for a ride when he found a 5-foot cobra occupying his vehicle. A video filmed in Yadgir, in the centralmost part of the country, shows a crowd of onlookers gathered to watch as the cobra hisses and poises to strike at anyone who comes close to the side panel. Witnesses said the snake is believed to have slithered inside the motorcycle and gotten its tail caught. Snake catcher, again, they have to have those on
call.
Call
That 1-800 catch a snake.
Yep, for a cobra.
Catch a snake.
Snake catcher Chand Pasha, which is a different
You think you
snake
call
catcher
G.I.
than the
Joe
other
to
one.
fight a cobra?
I
Cobra.
think you
King
would.
Cobra.
Yeah.
You got to walk around with a flute and start playing the little flute thing.
Flute man.
Right.
Flute man.
Yeah, Flute Man Chand. Flute Man Chand Pasha.
Yeah, your whole face changed. You like, hey, flute man.
You got flute man.
Anyway, the snake catcher responded to the scene and spent nearly an hour safely capturing the cobra. Sorry. Capturing the cobra. You want to play a little capturing the cobra?
Come here, kitty. You want to play capture the cobra?
Pasha said the cobra was likely seeking shelter from the rain when it crawled into the bike, much like you came into this studio today, Scotty.
That's right. All
You want to play a little
oiled up
catch the
with
cobra
Mother
later
Nature's
on?
love juice.
Yeah, now I know it's slacking your hair up. Nessy DNA.
Hey, the mohawk is clean, though.
Yeah.
What's that?
The mohawk is clean.
Man, I'm telling you, that's
Sharp.
a quality product.
Sharp.
It's like a Rain-X in my hair.
Yeah, exactly. It just kind of,
You never
Just
see the
beat it
hawk,
up and
the
roll right
hawk on a
off.
bad day.
Yeah.
it's like a high peak on a roof. It just runs right down. You need to get some troughs on some eaves troughs.
Did it? Because you walk in the rain with it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
He
come
was
in
soaked.
here.
Like we walked in and
Yep.
he was saturated. And then
For real?
there's-
I look like I put baby oil on for this show, man. That's how soaked
For
I
real?
was. Yeah.
That's dope.
He put baby oil on for the show. So did I.
I got some in the car.
And then our bellies touched and made a weird
Suction cup. Suction cup.
little weird noise there.
Anywho, that's all I got. That is it. That's the show for
Yo,
the night.
I have not laughed this hard
We had
in a
we
while.
had people try to call in. We had people that were supposed to call in that didn't.
Yeah, thanks, Darren.
And yeah, thanks for calling in, Darren. It was good.
Dochi.
It was good talking to you, but the phone didn't work anyway. So maybe it did, and I just didn't know it.
No, it didn't flash. I saw the flash.
And William Lee tried to call in to promote Black Mamba's movie premiere.
What is that Black Mamba all about?
Black Mamba is about a very angry young woman that gets even with some folks for doing some bad things.
Okay.
And it's
It's going to be premiering at...
that is going to be premiering at Wiley's Comedy Club at 101 Pine Street in downtown Dayton's historic Oregon
You
district.
doing comedy rundown?
That was awesome.
Ooh, comedy rundown.
Wait, do
There
you
you
have any
go.
shows coming up?
I do not have
I was
any shows.
talking about Black Mamba.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
You're
comedy
right.
rundown.
I'm just talking about Schlack.
Who's the man? Slack.
Anyway, yeah, but it's going to
I
be
do not
this
have any shows.
Saturday at 2 p.m. at Wiley's Comedy Club. Tickets are $15. It is open to the public. You can go in and watch it. Watch it before it gets out onto hopefully out into the world.
Into the red boxes.
I don't want to say too much, Scotty.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah,
We don't want to spoil it.
exactly. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
A lot of people get killed in this movie.
A lot
It's
of people get
fantastic.
killed.
It's a lot of fun. I think I die a couple times in this one. So
Yeah, that's amazing that you do it twice. Like
Hey.
old Jason Voorhees, like,
yeah.
Oh, there's
That's-
a new one
that's
coming out
how
too.
That's how I roll.
That's gonna be dope.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too.
We're all excited for Black Mamba. Scotty, you got any shows coming up?
Actually, I do. I have
snap.
all my shows, though. They're all they're recovery related. So I'll be doing a
We
show.
can promote those. It's okay.
Yeah, but nobody's going to come to them because they're gonna be like, yeah, ain't nobody going to be drinking there. You know, because a lot of them, let's face it, most of the people I hang out with in the comedy scene, they live their life, and where I'm doing these shows at, they probably won't have very much fun if I'm being honest,
Well,
but
it's still got to be a good show, though.
yeah, it's going to be in Kettering this Saturday. I can't remember the location, but because it's anonymous. See what I did there?
Well, hopefully you remember where it is by Saturday.
Oh yeah, of course.
That'll
Yep.
be handy.
And then next Friday I'll be at Camel Stock, which is a sober version of Woodstock at Hannah's Camp America over
He's
by
trying to
Houston
keep a
Woods.
straight face right
Man, Camel Stock is hard, man. Like you just want to go to
Yeah.
the toe,
Yeah. There are a lot of other
Went to
places you
Graff.
could go with that too.
Yeah, and then I'll be in DeGraff that Saturday, next Saturday. The Tammy Lynn Inn with William Ward, Shock, Gary Henry, Brooks Robinson, and somebody's closing that out. That's awesome. That's better than me.
But you can't remember, or you don't want to promote them because they're better than you.
No, I love them. I love
Scotty
all
don't
my
hate.
comedy
Scotty
fans.
don't Scotty don't hate.
Yeah,
I can say that.
that's
Scotty's a
That's
comic who
Scotty.
don't
I got more people in the comedy scene don't like me because of the fact that I'm probably too nice, and that's okay. That's their shit stuff.
What? Yeah, I don't get that. The stuff or either.
It just
But no,
it turns into the Peter swinging contest I don't participate in.
It's kind of like the person that did that to Super Dope.
Hmm.
Kind of like that thing. Somebody that just doesn't need to be involved with other humans. Pretty much is.
She should have kept her mouth shut.
Yeah.
Oh, there's something going on I don't know about. Hey, offline, we got to talk about
Off
this.
the air.
Yep,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Low
Low
key.
key. You know about this? What's going on?
Scotty,
My ears perked up.
thanks. T-Bone, you got any shows coming?
T-Bone.
Well, you know what?
I'm
I
here in
will
about
be
3
at the-
hours at www. Check out my camera.
www.tbone.com.
I'll be
Oh,
at the Red
you haven't gone
Salon.
live with it yet?
No.
Just pre-recorded only, or
Yeah.
okay? Well, well, it helps to edit. I wish I could edit this
we're
show.
just doing all bloopers.
We're retarded. That's the thing. We're retarded.
Good.
We are so retarded.
You can't say that word.
Oh,
You can't say retarded.
we're
I don't know if you
I don't-
can or not.
silly.
Well, it's still a word. It's
Silly and retarded are not the same
Silly.
thing. Silly and retarded are not the same.
Yeah.
I promise you.
we're ridiculous. How's that sound? I think that one's
I think we're good either
Suitable.
way. I wouldn't. Ed's complaining about it. I'm okay. Ed's not complaining. No, it was Scotty that brought it up.
He tries to be.
Ed, you got any shows coming
I
up?
got no shows coming up, but
Got
I'll be
no
here to
shows?
support everybody.
Love you too, Ransom Carr. He said he loved all of us, even you, Don.
What up, Ransom? I believe
I
in you,
appreciate that, Rance. I'll buy you a Starbucks sometime.
Yeah.
All right.
A venti man pond. Yeah. Would you like that, sir?
Yes. Do you like a Starbucks?
I love the
S's.
voices.
Starbucks
All the
for Rance.
S's.
Little Rancy.
A little rancy.
With his little Starbucks. He drinks it with his
That
pinky
little
out.
Ransom Carr. He's
And
just
I'm
a little
not talking
firecracker.
about
Yes,
his
he
fingers.
is.
Okay.
Rand's like, I hate you guys. Scotty,
Hey,
I
everybody,
hate you, Scotty.
thanks for being here. Scotty, T-Bone.
Hey, thank you, Don.
Thanks.
It's been a show.
It's been a
Thanks for
show.
tuning in. I apologize. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for listening to the Life Radio Show podcast. Check us out on Eventide Entertainment Podcast Network or wherever you listen to podcasts. Remember, if you want to listen live, we're on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. on WWSU 106.9 FM with a repeat broadcast on Wednesdays from noon to 2, or you can always stream the show live at wwsu1069.org. If you have suggestions or comments, feel free to email the life1069@gmail.com.
Brutal presence overwhelms me. The brutal presence overwhelms me. I am a brutal presence. I will impose my will.
Oh, you look so stupid right now.
Well, it's not the first time, Ed.